Hey, how's it going? I'm Dakita, and today I'll be talking a little bit about StreetzRPG. It's my goal to take the game fully public before long, so I felt it was a good opportunity to discuss and show off the project a little bit before then. Now, for those of you who don't know, StreetzRPG is a 2D urban roleplay game that I've been developing as a hobby for the last 5 years or so. That being said, it is still in early development, and there's a long road ahead before I've got anything truly playable, especially in regards to the player-driven story and dynamic endings that I'd like. Keep in mind as well that many aspects and mechanics of the game are way overdue for overhauls and improvements, especially graphically. That being said, any and all constructive criticism you've got is welcome and invited. If the project interests you in any way, whether you just like to play it casually, help test and debug it, lend a hand in the game's art or code, or just want to follow its development, I've thrown a link in the description down below to our Discord server. You can find all the game's news, updates, download links, media, and discussion that you crave all waiting for you there. So definitely check that out and join us if that interests you. And tell a friend. So with all that out of the way, let's dive in. The main influencers of the project are Stick RPG and the Grand Theft Auto series, particularly the masterpiece San Andreas. As you can see, mostly everything at this moment is command and text based, but much of that is likely to change in the near future. In terms of main story, there are 3 opposing gangs to choose from, along with the police as factions that the player can side with: the Parkwood Perps, Uptown Project Killers, and Las Leyendas. I won't give any spoilers to story, but I will spoil some lore. The Perps are the new kids on the block, with an eager and arrogant mentality. The Killers, however, are the veteran, old-school bangers that have kind of grown out of touch with the new lifestyle. The Las Leyendas, on the other hand, are a more neutral gang that controls the port's flow of guns and drugs into the city. In the midst of all this, of course, is the Parkwood Police, where the player will be able to decide between a career of a righteous or crooked police officer. From what I have planned, the player will be able to side with their faction of choosing and progress through the various missions relative to their faction, making different decisions and determining the outcome of the storyline on their faction's behalf. Additionally, more passive, everyday activities like chillin' with the homies or police patrol will be available to earn money or respect. But since we're only discussing the project itself and not details on development or features, I'll wrap things up here. Again, if StreetzRPG is something that interests you, even if you would just like to follow the development and nothing else, don't be shy to smack that link to our Discord down below. Join us there and tell a friend. Keep in mind that this project is only a hobby, so development is much more active sometimes than others. Definitely don't expect daily or even weekly updates. However, before we're done, I will say that I don't mind if StreetzRPG grows up to only be played by 3 people once, or by thousands of people across the globe a day. I will always take great pride in the game environment and the story that I've pieced together from scratch. With all that being said, I really hope you've liked what you've seen today, and will join us for more news in the future. Until then, peace out.